Hello friends, as we move on to celebrate our 75th Independence Day, it becomes quite important to know our Constitution.
Preamble.
Is a very important part of a Constitution. Our Constitution starts with
Preamble.
a
Preamble.
is an introduction and expressionary document that explains the document's purpose and its underlying philosophy.
Preamble.
To the Indian Constitution is based on the objective resolutions drafted and moved by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and adopted by the Constituent Assembly. The
Preamble.
in its current form reads, we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, we hereby adopt, enact, and give ourselves this Constitution. The embodies the basic philosophy and fundamental values, political, moral, religious, on which our Constitution is based. It contains grand noble vision of the Constituent Assembly and reflects the dreams and aspirations of our founding fathers of the Constitution. The
Preamble.
consists of many keywords such as sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic, liberty, justice, equality, fraternity. Question comes, how many of us know what these words mean? So let's try to see them one by one. Sovereign. Till the passage of Indian Independence Act 1947, India was a dependency colony of British Empire. From August 15, 1947 till 26 January 1950, India was a dominion of British Commonwealth of Nations. India ceased to be a British dominion on 26 January 1950 by declaring herself a sovereign republic. The word sovereign implies that India is neither a dependency nor a dominion of any other nation but is an independent state. There is no authority above it and it is free to conduct its own affairs, internal and external. Socialism. The Indian brand of socialism is a democratic socialism and not a communistic socialism. Communistic socialism, also known as state socialism, involves nationalization of all means of production and distribution and abolition of private property. Democratic socialism, on the other hand, holds faith in mixed economy, where private and public sectors coexist side by side. As the Supreme Court says, democratic socialism aims to end poverty, diseases, ignorance, and inequality of opportunities. Indian socialism is a blend of Marxism and Gandhism, leaning towards the Gandhian socialism. Secular. The state is neutral in the matter of religion and hence does not uphold any particular religion as state religion. The Indian Constitution embodies positive concept of secularism, that is, all religions in our country, irrespective of their strength, has same status and support from the state. Constitution makers wanted to establish such a state and accordingly Article 25 to 28 guaranteeing the fundamental right to freedom of religion have been included in our Constitution. There will be freedom, liberty of faith and worship, whatever religion you belong to. The state will not have anything to do as a state with any religion excepting to treat every religion equally. But the state will not have any foundation of religion. P.B. Gajendra Gadkar, a former Chief Justice of India, defined secularism in Indian Constitution in following way. The state does not owe loyalty to any religion. As such, it is not irreligious or anti-religious. It gives equal freedom to all religions. Democracy. A democratic polity as stipulated in our
Preamble.
is based on the doctrine of popular sovereignty, that is, possession of supreme power by the people. Democracy is of two types, direct and indirect. In direct democracy, people exercise their supreme power directly. Direct democracy has four devices, that is, referendum, initiative, recall, and plebiscite. In indirect democracy, the representatives elected by the people exercise the supreme power and make laws and run the government. This type of democracy, also known as representative democracy, is of two kinds, that is, parliamentary and presidential. The Indian Constitution provides for representative parliamentary democracy, under which the executives are responsible to the legislature for all the policies and actions. Universal adult franchise, periodic elections, rule of law, independence of judiciary, absence of discrimination on certain grounds are the manifestations of democratic politics. The term democratic used in the
Preamble.
broader sense, embracing not only political democracy but social, economic democracy. This dimension was stressed by Dr. Ambedkar in his concluding speech on in the Constituent Assembly on November 25, 1949, in the following way: political democracy cannot last unless there lies at the base of it social democracy. What does the social democracy mean? It means a way of life which recognizes liberty, equality, and fraternity. Republic. A democratic polity can be classified into two categories: monarchy and republic. In a monarchy, the head of the state, usually king or queen, enjoys a hereditary position. That is, he comes into office through succession. Example, Britain. In a republic, on the other hand, the head of the state is always elected directly or indirectly for a fixed period. Example, USA, India. The term republic in a
Preamble.
indicates that India has an elected head, that is president, and he is elected indirectly for a period of 5 years. A republic also means two more things. One, vesting of political sovereignty in the people and not in a single individual like king. Second, the absence of any privileged classes, and hence all public offices being open to every citizen without any discrimination. Justice. The term justice in a
Preamble.
embraces three distinct forms: social, economic, and political, secured through various provisions of fundamental rights and directive principles. Social justice denotes equal treatment to all citizens without any social distinction based on caste, color, race, religion, sex, and so on. It means absence of privileges being extended to any particular section of society and improvement in the conditions of backward classes, SCs, STs, and OBCs, and women. Economic justice denotes non-discrimination of the people on the basis of economic factors. It involves elimination of glaring inequalities in the wealth, income, and property. A combination of social justice and economic justice denotes what is known as distributive justice. Political justice implies that all citizens should have equal political rights and access to political offices and equal voices in the government. The ideal of justice, social, economic, and political, was taken from the Russian Revolution. Liberty. The term liberty means absence of restraints on activities of an individual, and at the same time to provide opportunities for the development of individual personalities.
Preamble.
Secures to all the citizens of India liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship through their fundamental right enforceable in court of law if in case of violation. Liberty, as elaborated in the
Preamble.
is very essential for the successful functioning of Indian democratic system. However, liberty does not mean license to do what one likes and has to be enjoyed within the limitations mentioned in the Constitution itself. In brief, liberty conceived in the
Preamble.
or fundamental rights are not absolute but qualified. The ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity in our preamble is taken from the French Revolution. Equality. The term equality means absence of special privileges to any section of the society and the provisions of adequate opportunities to all individuals without any discrimination.
Preamble.
Secures to all citizens of India equality of status and opportunity. This provision embraces three dimensions of equality: civic, political, and economic. The chapter on fundamental rights ensures civic equality. There are two provisions in the Indian Constitution that seeks to provide political equality. One, no person is to be declared ineligible for inclusion in the electoral roll on the grounds of religion, race, sex, caste, mentioned in the Article 325. Elections to the Lok Sabha and State Assembly is to be on the basis of adult suffrage, Article 326. The directive principles of state policy, Article 39, secures the man and woman equal right to an adequate means of livelihood and equal pay for equal work. Fraternity. Fraternity means a sense of brotherhood. The Constitution promotes the feeling of fraternity by system of single citizenship. Also, the fundamental duties, Article 51A, says that it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to promote harmony and the spirit of brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, regional, and sectional diversities.
Preamble.
Declares that fraternity has to assure two things, that is, dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. The phrase unity and integrity of the nation embraces both the psychological and territorial dimension of national integration. Article 1 of the Constitution describes India as union of states to make it clear that the states have no right to succeed from the union, implies the indestructible nature of the Indian Union. Aims at overcoming hindrances to national integration like communalism, regionalism, casteism, etc. I hope we were able to understand what does
Preamble.
mean and what and why does it hold so much importance. Guys, if you find our video informative, then please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. And please give your feedback in the comment section below. Thank you.